This is Selena Yvette, host of Stories from Planet Earth. Thanks for listening to the following show on Public House Media.
The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Winston Churchill. Hello, welcome to Choose to Rise. I am so honored and grateful that you are here with me today, and we are going to be talking about growth mindset. What it is, why it's important, how you can achieve it, and what it means for you to grow in every circumstance. The pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. Is that you? The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. Is that more like you? Today, let's talk about growth mindset. This concept of growth mindset was developed by psychologist Carol Dweck and popularized in her book, Mindset, The New Psychology of Success. I have read it. I've read it with a team of teachers. I've read it with a team of coaches. It's just a really good book for you to, regardless of what stage of life you're in, regardless of what profession you're in, and focusing on mindset. And specifically, Carol Dweck's definition of mindset here is it's self-perception of self-theory that people hold about themselves, believing that they are either intelligent or unintelligent. Have you ever had that polarizing experience in your life where you either feel like you're this or that you can or that you can't? Those are the types of things that we're talking about here. And, this is a simple example of your mindset and what you believe to be true. People often have a mindset related to their personal or professional lives, like, I'm a good teacher, I'm a bad parent, I'm good at this, I'm a good wife, I'm a bad XYZ. People can be unaware and aware of their mindsets, according to Dweck, but they can have profound effect on learning achievement, skill acquisition, personal relationships, professional success, and many other dimensions of your life. Your mindset matters. Plain and simple. And that's one of the reasons why we talk so much about it here on Choose to Rise, because I want to help you rise up out of your current situation and live your best life. And the definite number one way for you to do that is to believe in who you are, believe in who God made you to be, and change the way you think. Your thoughts create your reality. Your thoughts create your feelings create your action create your results. So when you can really get down in the nitty-gritty of what your mindset is all about, that's where you can go a lot farther and get to the results that you're looking for. Dweck's educational work and her distinction between fixed and growth mindsets, according to her, is that a fixed mindset is where people believe their basic qualities and that their intelligence or talented or are simply fixed things, that they cannot grow, that they cannot get better, that they are just who they are and that's what things are like. They spend their time documenting their intelligence or talent instead of developing them. They're believed that their talent alone creates success without effort, and that Dweck's research suggests that students who have adopted a fixed mindset, people who have developed this fixed mindset, believe that they're either smart or dumb, and that there's no in between. However, when you really start to look at a growth mindset and you start to really navigate away from a fixed mindset, you're able to see that you can grow, that you can take your basic abilities and develop them with dedication and hard work, and that you can get better at things that you want to in life. You love learning and you have a resilience inside of yourself. You have essential greatness inside of you. The people who embrace growth mindsets, they have the belief that they can learn more, they can become smarter, they can do harder things, they can persevere through life, and that they can accomplish more. That their failures and their challenges in life are actually opportunities to improve themselves as human beings. The delineation between fixed and growth mindsets has potentially far-reaching implications for tons of people across the world. When you take off that glass ceiling of yourself, when you take off the limits of what you're capable of doing, you can do anything in this world. And that's where I really want to help you grow today. I want you to ask you 10 questions to develop that growth mindset. And so the first one is, what did you do today that made you think hard? What did you do today that made you think hard? What were the things that you have done maybe this weekend, if it's right away here early in the morning? What are the things that you have done that have made you think, that have made you question, have made you have to think a little harder on what it is and reflect on certain things? The second question is, what happened today that made you keep on going? Why did you keep going? What were the things that gave you hope? What were the things that give you some thought process into what it is that you wanted to keep doing? What is it that made you keep going? Number 3 is, what can you learn from this? What can you learn from the situation? When you see and are looking at a situation as this is black and white, that's fixed mindset, right? Like this is the achievement, this is the thing that happened, and this is all better it's going to be. But if you can look at it with a growth mindset, you'll find the opportunity, you'll find the learning, you'll find what you can get better at from the situation versus what has happened in the situation. Number 4, what mistake did you make that taught you something? Number 5, what did you try hard at today? Number 6, what strategy are you going to try now? Every single one of these things is looking at the situation at hand, the circumstances that you've been dealt, the lifestyle that you're living, and they're asking you, what can you learn from it? How can you reflect on what's happening in your life, and what can you do differently going forward? If you have a growth mindset, you are always reflecting internally. You're always looking at what's happened and how you can do things better. If you have a fixed mindset, you're accepting the situation as they are, and you're not looking to grow. You're just taking it as it is and going on to the next thing. You just accepting your limits and knowing that you're just going to go a different direction. But if you have a growth mindset, it means you are challenging yourself. You are going beyond what you thought you could do. You're pushing the envelope. You're finding your edge. You're going a little bit farther. You're looking to improve your work. Number 7 is, what will you do today to challenge yourself? Number 8 is, what will you do to improve your work? And number 9 is, what will you do to improve your talent? Yes, talent is something that can be developed. There are a lot of people that believe that NBA stars were just born amazing NBA stars. But I would tell you that, even you look at all of the huge stars that are out there, and they all will tell you that it's hard work, it's dedication, it's consistency, it's continuing to develop who you are as a person, your mind, your talent, your abilities, your skills. And it will continue to, all that development, all that continued work is what helps you get to where you want to be in life. It's not just being born with natural gift. That's an anomaly in life. And there are people out there that are just gifted in a lot of ways, but we're all gifted in certain ways. God made us all unique individuals with certain purposes and certain skills and certain abilities. Some of us have stronger assets than others. And we are all meant to come together in that world and live the life that we're all designed to live, in a tapestry of life, right? Have you ever heard that? Where we all come together and live the life that we are intended to live and work together for the good and the glory of God. Number 10 is, what will you do to solve this problem? I love solution-oriented people. I love focusing on the outcome and what can we do better and what will we do to solve this problem. I often had this conversation with some people in my life that they like to complain a lot, okay? And I just really try to distance myself from complainers, because when you're focusing on the complaint, you're putting that ceiling on yourself. You're not seeing any sort of solution. But when you want to solve the problem, when you want to, instead of just complain about and identify the problem, but do something about it, that's the kind of person that I want to hang out with. That's the person that I want to be. I want to be solution focused. What can we learn from this situation and grow different in the future? Or how can we solve the problem by what we already know, or what we can try to do something different in the future? Those are the kinds of people I want to hang out with, and those are the kinds of people that have a growth mindset. I hope today that something here has helped you grow, helped you think differently, help you, challenge yourself. What is it? What kind of problem can you solve today? Where do you see yourself improving your talent? What will you do to improve your work? How can you challenge yourself today? What strategies are you going to try today that is going to help you do something different tomorrow? What did you try hard at today, and how can you get better at it tomorrow? What mistakes did you make today that taught you something? What can you learn from this? What has happened that has made you keep going in this situation? And what did you do today that made you think hard? Those are some growing questions. Those are some reflection questions that will help you be a better version of yourself today and a better version of yourself tomorrow, and continuing to grow throughout the future. going back to Winston Churchill's quote, the pessimist sees difficulty in every opportunity. The optimist sees opportunity in every difficulty. I hope today that you are choosing to see things in the optimist light, and that you are taking off that glass ceiling, and that you are becoming a stronger individual just because you've decided to, because your thoughts create your feelings create your actions, and your actions create your results. Everything starts in the mindset. And I hope today that you have started to have a little bit more growth mindset than fixed. Thanks so much for joining me today. If one of these thoughts and feelings, if you've come back to Choose to Rise before, make sure you've hit subscribe. Make sure you tell a friend about Choose to Rise. Those are the two things that you can do to help us grow, that can help us spread the message here of Choose to Rise. And I appreciate all of you so very much. If you want to get in touch with me, you can send me an email at choosetoriseup@gmail.com. You can head over to my website and connect with me there as well, choosetoriseup.com. And thank you so very much for all of you that have left a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. That is the number one thing that you can do to help grow this podcast and help other people find it. And I appreciate you so very much. Have a great day, everyone, and I will see you back here next time.